What the hell is this thing? What is this? I feel top. Huh? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into one of the weirder games that we've played. And we've played some weird games, guys. Here we go. It's a sexy kind of alien crisis xenomorph-looking dude who's hanging out on top of an MDK logo there. Here we have some nice credits telling us what we're in, who made this particular product here. We got some nice backgrounds as I start my opening monologue here telling you guys what this game is about. This is one of those games that I saw out in the wild for years. The name was so familiar to me, I even kind of can vaguely remember what the box art looked like, but I had never even seen a screenshot. Never heard of it, never played, well, I mean, I had heard of it, but never played it, nothing like that. Never even saw a friend play it. The guy, by the way, the main character, he kind of looks like a xenomorph or an alien or something, I don't know. But this is a sci-fi fantasy third-person shooter game from Shiny. And if Shiny sounds familiar, but not quite sure what they've made before, they were the creators of Earthworm Jim. And I think you need to know that going into this game, because if you did not know that, you would be looking at this game. I mean, you might even be able to tell from the screenshots you were seeing as on the title there, that this is a weird game. I looked up a video of this game before I started to play, just so that I knew kind of what I was getting into. A huge city of minecrawlers is headed straight for the coastal town of Laguna Beach. Oh, sweet. So the backstory is there's aliens that are trying to take over the world, and we just have to go around and stop them. But I looked up a video to see what I was getting into before I started to play this game, because as I say, I never saw it growing up, even though I'd heard of it and saw the box everywhere and so on. But when I watched the video, I had no idea what the hell I was looking at. It is so confusing. And this game literally has been essentially, I don't know about misunderstood, but essentially has been a confusing game since its inception. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, do we have to get these things? I don't know. I don't even know what these things are. Super chain gun. Oh, we're like getting power-ups, I guess. Okay, I will take it. Should I be shooting, by the way? Should I be shooting at this guy? I don't have the power to shoot. I don't know what's happening. I'm just falling from high orbit, or from low orbit, maybe. I guess this is how levels begin in the world of MDK. So here we are. I am I'm actually a space janitor. And yes, I looked up a video about this game trying to understand it. I could not tell if it was a joke, if it was serious, ever since this game was invented. It's a third-person shooter, as you can see here. But people have people consider it a fun game. But like, people aren't clear, like, is it a joke? Is it supposed to be taken seriously? Like, it's not really clear. Oh, what is this? World's smallest nuclear explosion. Look, you can jump and you can hover with rings coming out of your freaking back. Like, what? I don't even know what kind of sense that makes. Luckily, the controls seem pretty easy for shooting down these guys. The aiming seems pretty good. All right. So yes, it's a sci-fi third-person fantasy shooter from Shiny, and just know that it means it's sort of like a big what the F. So, like, is this game supposed to be real? Is it a joke? I don't even know. Is it supposed to be a platformer? Is it supposed to be a shooter? Who knows? You eat apples? Your guy looks so badass. He eats an apple to restore health. That somehow feels demeaning to, like, the power of this guy. And, like, look at this janitor. This janitor freaking works out, man. Like, look how strong the guy is. The practice room. Let me into the practice room. I'm ready. I'm ready, coach. Okay, we have to, like... It did nothing. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. I thought we were playing the game. I didn't realize that this was like a tutorial. And how do we get into the practice room? What the heck? Oh, we can snipe. Snipe over the red glass. Okay. Interesting. So maybe we can, like, do this. Oh, hey, look at this. So one cool thing about this game is you can zoom in 100 times. This game actually was pretty technically impressive when it still kind of is technically impressive. I don't know how many games you can zoom in 100 times. That's pretty cool, actually. But this game, it required a pretty beastly PC when it first came out, especially to be able to zoom in that far. And as a result, the development team for this actually had to write their own programming language for this game because the existing languages, like, were not complicated enough, I guess. Why are these guys all mocking me? They're like all dancing, having a little dance party there. Okay, hold on. How do I stop sniping? There we go. Shoot crate using sniper mode. All right. I can't get over this glide, by the way. Such a funky mechanic. Okay, where's the crate? Hold on. I don't see it. Ah, there's the crate. Boom, there we go. That showed them. How dare they dance? Dancing displeases me. And now, what is this thing? Free power-up? A hand grenade. All right, have at it. Oh, God! I guess stand back when you use the hand grenades. All right, we blew through the red glass. Also, I fixed my controls. The mouse had the power to basically... do I have to shoot this thing, too? Use parachute to get mortar. Okay. The mouse had the power to move me back and forth using the X-axis, but obviously that's not what I wanted. Hey-oh! And we got it. All right, now we got these guys. We got them by the balls. Now what do we do? help me, Magic Tutorial Man. Yeah, supposedly we're in, like, Long Beach, California, but, like, this does not look like Long Beach in any capacity. And also, again, so the main character in this game is a janitor. What kind of janitor is, like carved out of marble? Like, look at this guy. He must hit the gym 24/7. And later on, shoot the mortar through the hole in the wall. I want to. I don't even know how to select the mortar. Oh, it's... Got it. When I go into sniper mode. Oh, God! Alright, later on you get a dog, by the way. And the dog is, There we go, it's gonna kill these guys. Boom! I love it. The dog is... Hold on, I have it written down here. He is a 4-armed, 2-legged dog named Bones. I'm just gonna say it, that does not sound like a dog to me. I feel like maybe the people who made this game don't know what a dog is. Dogs don't have 2 legs and 4 arms. That's not a dog, man. That's not a dog. I mean, it is... So what? I mean, it's, you know, you don't have to call it a dog. It's no big deal that it's not a dog, but, like, that's definitely just not a dog. You're just totally wrong about that. Okay. Do I just kill these guys, or... What's going on here? Can I just, like, literally walk by them? Oh, they're gonna bully me. Seemed like I needed the mortar, but I'm kind of out of mortars. So I'm kind of wondering what the game wants me to do now. Maybe if I go back over here, it will help me. This is a really interesting tutorial level because, first of all, I didn't realize I was playing a tutorial level. And second of all, whoa! Okay. How do you get more mortars? Can I just, or maybe I just shoot this thing? Alright, I'm just gonna do this. You guys stand there with your targets. I'm just gonna shoot the crap out of whatever the hell this thing is. This might be the boss, in fact. So, yeah. So it's unclear if this game is supposed to be serious or joke. I mean, it looks super dark and, like, brooding in it, that it could be super serious, but it also seems, like, very silly and whimsical. Oh, God. Like, look at these bad guys. They're literally standing there with a target, just trying to be jerks. Okay. Oh, you can snipe them to death. I was gonna say, the sniping doesn't seem to do anything. But I guess just stick... You know, in this life, guys, if at first you don't succeed, just stick at it until eventually if somebody explodes from taking too many sniper rounds. So this is MDK. Another weird thing about MDK is that nobody knows what MDK actually stands for. Oh, you can grab ledges. Holy crap. Pretty advanced. You know, like, one common belief is that it stood for murder, death, kill, which might be true. But then the developers have also said it stands for Mother's Day Kisses. It stands for Max Dr. Kurt. It stands for My Dear Knight. I don't know, guys. I don't know what MDK actually stands for. I think that's another thing that added to the mystery of this game. Like, I think actually now I am having, like, a vague recollection that maybe I saw screenshots of this game. And just, if you pause the game right now and took a screenshot, you think this was like a dark, apocalyptic, sci-fi kind of game. Like, it kind of looks like a really early version of Crysis with, like, a dude in, like, a black bodysuit, and he's, like, shooting, fighting enemies that are, like, robots and stuff. But again, then the enemies get all silly and they hold, like, target items up, for hoping for you to shoot at them. Things get really weird in different levels. If you remember from the opening title screen, there were basically levels where like everything is like painted like cow colors, like white and black and stuff, and there's all sorts of like weird wonky stuff in this game. And again, it's from the creators of Earthworm Jim, so that should tell you something about kind of what to expect. Oh god, is this a tank? Holy crap, that's a tank! Oh god, okay, stay away from the tank. The controls are actually pretty awesome though. I feel like I have a lot of freedom of movement. You can like run around a battlefield. You can have a lot of fun in this game, I think. I love it. So this game came out at a time when shooters were dominated by first-person shooters. There weren't a lot of third-person shooters out there, and so MDK was like this third-person shooter that came out. Oh god, there's a tank driving right at me. I should not. Pro tip: don't get run over. But yeah, it came out at a time when like first-person shooters were all the rage. So this was a third-person shooter, so it was a little different. And I actually, you know what? Like when I was younger, I really liked first-person shooters. I mean, I still do. You know, like Quake and Doom and Half-Life and Halo and all those games are terrific. But I think I've really come to appreciate that. I think I like third-person shooters better. Now, all I mean is that like for instance, people who've watched my channel already know this, but like Halo is one of my favorite shooters. So is like Doom, so is Duke Nukem 3D, stuff like that. But like, you know, I don't think there's a third-person shooter out there as good as Halo. So it's like if I had to pick, I would say, in my own opinion, I think actually not Halo 1, but like Halo 2 or 3 are probably like up there as one of the better shooter games. You can't really find a third-person shooter that's as good. That said, like I do like third-person shooters better than first-person shooters nonetheless, because I think that when you play a first-person shooter, I mean, this has got to have happened to you guys, but I find that I have less sense of my environment when I'm playing a first-person shooter than a third-person shooter. Like, when I'm in a first-person shooter, I can get, like, caught on walls, and, like, sometimes a bunch of enemies attack me. I'm trying to, like, back up away from them like this, and then I kind of stop moving backwards, and I'm like, oh, crap, what's behind me? And it's like, well, there's a wall there, idiot. But, like, in a first-person shooter, you kind of have no sense of what's around you, and that's not how I live my life. Like, you know, my life is arguably lived from the first-person perspective, but I have peripheral vision, and I have some sense of what's behind me. I don't know, like it's a sixth sense or something. It's like when I'm walking backwards, I rarely back myself into a wall, because I just kind of know that there's a wall there. And I feel like third-person shooters better capture the awareness that we all have of our surroundings, where you have some peripheral vision, you have like a small bit of vision around you. We're just mowing down like legions of guys, by the way, and my gun has not needed to reload. I've just been holding trigger for like 10 minutes here, just gunning everyone down. It's gonna take this too. We have hand grenades, mortars. We are beefed out in terms of items. Man, these robots do not stand a chance. They're just going down like crazy. I'm slowly losing health, but hopefully we'll kill them all before you know the time comes for me to die. I think in this game you just have to kill enough enemies, and then eventually you get to like a boss, and then that's basically it. Like the levels are fairly straightforward with some puzzle solving. But anyway, yes, I feel like when I'm playing third-person games, I actually have a sense of where my character is in the space and what's around him. But I sometimes get the sense in first-person shooter games that like I'm less aware of the environment. I don't know exactly how close I am to any walls, or if there's something behind me, and that's just not how I live my life. And so I feel like third-person shooters better capture the experience of what it's like being, you know? And so I really like them. Star Wars Battlefront 2, not the crappy new one that came out from EA, but the good old one that was out on like Xbox and PS2 and stuff, is actually one of my favorite shooters. And that's a third-person shooter, and I've always liked that it was third-person, because it gave you a very good sense of your environment and so on. I guess we can stop shooting. There doesn't seem to be anyone left. We're just wasting bullets at this point. I do like that you have infinite bullets. He has like a bit of a Mega Man cannon going on his arm, only it's a machine gun, and he does have infinite sniping. I think I read that the reason his head is all funky, like see, there you can kind of see it, looks like a xenomorph's head from the Ripley Alien movies, is that I think inside his head is the sniper rifle. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's true. Oh god, we had to go underground. Oh, look at this, guys. It's a whole other state. Man, these stages are like pretty sophisticated for back in the day. Keep wanting to hit R to reload, but of course there is no reload in this game. Oops. Keep killing these guys. So can we think of any other game where... Oh god, those guys... Those guys successfully suicide bombed. It sucks when you're a suicide bomber and like you only do 10% damage to like the player character. It's like I'm literally giving up my life and it's only going to take 1/10 of his life. Look, they're candies. Makes no sense. Again, the game is a mix of both serious and jokey stuff. I was going to say, can we think of any other games where janitors are the heroes? I mean, the only one that comes to mind for me is Space Quest, which is obviously, the Space Quest games by Sierra are obviously terrific adventure games. Nothing like this, but yeah. This game really does remind me, though, of like an early Crysis. Just the look and feel of it. It's a little sillier than Crysis, obviously, but it does kind of look like Crysis. I'm just like tanking the bullets to blow that thing up, whatever the hell it is. That's like an enemy spawner I've kind of figured out slowly. I don't even know what these guys are. We didn't have time to even learn our enemy. I feel sad. Like, I like to know who I'm shooting to death before I start shooting someone to death. Which, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I like to know what sentient race I'm committing genocide against before I commit genocide. Also, it's interesting how no matter how you shoot these things, it's like the battle damage is like little green triangles. Little green triangles flying off of stuff. That's how we know that we're doing damage. Man, even the machine gun does sound pretty cool. I do love the gliding as well. Like, it feels like the Arkham Batman games almost. Ooh, what's this over here? A door. Oh, there's a tank behind that door. Man, very easy, very intuitive game to pick up. Going back to the idea, though, that this game is sort of like half a joke. I feel like joke games have become way more mainstream since when MDK came out. Like, maybe the problem with MDK is that, like, this almost doesn't, like, I'm forgetting that it's supposed to be kind of silly and that, like, your power-up is an apple and these guys are holding targets and dancing and stuff, and weirder, sillier stuff is coming up. But I'm literally forgetting how silly this game is. It's starting to feel like just a regular, you know, hardcore AAA sci-fi game. Where, you know, clearly you have like infinite ammo and it's like a gun fest and stuff, and these bad guys are like dropping like terrorists to Arnold in like a Schwarzenegger movie. But nonetheless, it feels like far more normal actually, as we're kind of forgetting about all the silliness. So maybe the problem with this game is it didn't go silly enough, and that's why it confused people. I also do think, however, that silly joke games have become more common in recent years. Like, we have Goat Simulator these days. Like, that is totally just a joke game. Like, don't tell me that game is serious, guys, because I know it's not. I'm not going to fall for that again. There are other joke games, too. Oh, God, something blew me up. What are some other joke games? I'm, like, blanking here on the spot. Oh, Quap. Quap. That was, like, one of the earliest joke games. Oh, and then just, like, I Am Bread and, like, Surgeon Simulator and stuff. Where like you have laughably terrible controls, but that's the point. Quap was one of the first games that had the worst controls I've ever played, and like people loved it for it. I think Quap came out at the right time when like if Quap had been a really early Atari game or something, people would have hated it, and it would be like as reviled as like E.T. or something like that. Can we jump on this? Oh yeah, it was our getaway. Oh, we're like in a plane. Oh, we can drop bombs. Awesome. All right, I'm totally down with this. Let's bomb the crap out of some aliens. Yes! Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah! But Quap was one of the... If Quap had come out years ago and people had treated it seriously, it would be a terrible game. But Quap is hilariously funny. I mean, first of all, it's free, so it's like, nobody can complain about Quap because, I mean, come on, man, it's free. So nobody paid any money for it. It's not like people paid $60 for, like, a bad Atari game. They'd be really frustrated. But yeah, like, Quap... terrible controls, hilariously fun game, and it's fun because it's bad. I feel like the whole idea of games being so weird or so bad that they're fun is like an idea that has gained more and more traction over the years. Like, now we intentionally play bad games because it's kind of funny. Like, it's kind of like a joke that we're all in on. Like, people play Surgeon Simulator, I Am Bread, not because they're like well-designed games, but they're like bad. But honestly, actually, I shouldn't even say they're not well-designed, because they're designed to be bad, and they're actually designed really good at being bad. It's really weird. It's like Goat Simulator, too. You know, Goat Simulator isn't just like a shitty game. It's a game that's bad, but in a very specific way. Like, it's hilariously bad. But it's not a bad game. If you guys know what I mean, like, it's not just some crappy game that somebody pumped onto Steam using a Unity tutorial to try and get some money. it's actually a well-done bad game. It's like programmed very well. There's lots of features and options and so on. So it's I don't know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you might I just might not be able to communicate this idea to you. But yeah, the idea of having games be silly and zany and kind of jokes, I think it's something that's gained more popularity. I mean, it's not like it hasn't been around before. You know, like Redneck Rampage was a shooter that I remember from way back in the day that was very silly. And I definitely can think there were even some ZX Spectrum games way back in the day that were intentionally quite silly and zonky. So it's not like this is entirely new. But it does feel like with YouTube and Let's Plays and memes, that there's now more interest in playing like silly games, because you don't just play it for yourself anymore. Now you like play it for an audience. Kind of like what I'm doing for you guys right now, only I would say that this is not in the same genre of I Am Brad or other really silly games. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, by the way. I've just been like running around. I mean, does this look like Laguna Beach to you guys? Because it does not look like Laguna Beach to me. So we've just been like running around Laguna Beach, or maybe we're on the alien ship or whatever. The alien mine crawlers is what they call them. They go and they scoop up parts of Earth, and so we're trying to stop them. So maybe we've been on the mine crawler, and this is not Laguna Beach. I mean, I hope it's not Laguna Beach in the future, because this is ugly. And where's the beach? Where's the beach, man? Where's the beach? Maybe we can use grenades. I did not assign a good button to my items. Let's try and boom. Oh, that did a lot more damage to me than anyone. But I did kill those guys, which is something. And I wish I could go in and remap my item button, but if you press escape, it will just ask you if you want to quit. And I don't want to replay this entire level, so... I am, however, getting like remarkably low on health. It is unclear to me how much longer am I gonna have to live for, because I might not make it past this opening level, guys. That'd be kind of sad, but also like par for course in terms of my series here. I mean, hell, this is the first time I've ever really seen MDK. It's possible I might have seen some screenshots when I was younger. I have like a vague memory that might be the thing that's true, but I can't say for certain. Do you guys have that? Are there games that like you guys have heard of that are like fairly well known and stuff that like you can, you know, like what, I mean, I guess games don't have boxes anymore. They're not typically in stores, but like, you know, like what the game's title screen looks like or something like that, or its icon on Steam, but like you've never played it, you know? Something that's like super popular and that you feel like you should have played it, but you just haven't. Because that's basically what MDK was for me. Take it over is like gliding. How does that work? How does just 3 giant rings attached to your back help you glide? I don't know. I am super jealous of this guy's suit though. It is pretty like awesome. Okay, we need like a little nuclear reactor. Oh god, there's robots. Okay, let's try and find this reactor before they kill us. Because I have a feeling that we've gunned down enough of their brethren that they're like, okay, you know, gloves are coming off, man. Let's kill this punk. Is that the ship? Is that our ship? Oh no, it's an enemy ship of some kind. We killed it. Oh god, we just attracted attention to ourselves. So this game is primarily a shooting game. It does have puzzle elements though. Usually I have read they're fairly simplistic. This might be one of the cases where we're actually encountering some puzzle stuff, because I do not know where to go to find the nuke. Oh wait, we might have the nuke already. Oh wait, he has a face? Did you see that? Oh, did I press a button that made him do that, or? Look, he has a face! That is so weird. That is like disturbing. And it's like one of those cheesy like 90s computer graphics faces that are just like plastered on, like the really low res texture ones. Wow. Okay, let's see. Can we do anything with this? I don't even know what this is. This is like a computer terminal. Oh, I never blew this up? Oh, well, let's blow up their computer terminal. Can't have them doing computery stuff. Okay, we did that. Where do we get the nuke, though? Okay, you cannot jump up this building, even though it looks like maybe the ledge is not steep enough to keep you away. Was this door always open? Oh, there's a robot in here. Let's kill him. 50% health. Oh, there we go. So there are giant health packs. Boom! Alright. We just had to find the one open building, the one open hangar. Now that I have a super chain gun, I don't want to like waste the bullets. So let's like leave those guys to their fates. I really do feel like some kind of like hardcore Mega Man Like, if they rebooted Mega Man to make him super dark and gritty, this is what it might be like, guys. Okay, here we go. Boom! Nuke the door! I've never met a door I had to nuke to open, but I guess they exist. I suppose that's the thing. Although, not to say that everything in this game is realistic. I think that they've taken a few liberties with things. I think there are some things in this game that are not terribly accurate or real. I was walking into a wall there for a second because I paused to look at my notes for 1 minute. Okay, here we go. This looks like something. Oh, what the heck? We're gonna kill your little orb. Your foolish orb. We'll throw a grenade at it. Oh, God. Okay, forget about throwing the grenades. It's gonna continue to shoot. I should be sniping this thing. Let's do that. Let's have some fun with it. Yeah, sniping time. Boom, 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 boom. Man, besides like the parts where they force you to snipe, there really isn't that much need to snipe, it seems. It seems mostly like it's showboating. Alright. No more singing now, eh? I guess they are still singing, okay. What's going on, guys? You wanna come out here and fight me, or you're gonna be jerks about it? I just shot down one of your planes. Anyone? Anyone? Am I at a boss? Like, there's no music, there's nothing. That's like the lamest boss ever. What am I missing here? Totally missing something. Try one of these. There we go. Alright, we'll just do this. You guys want to stand behind a glass door and mock me? You're gonna get mortared. There we go. That shut him up. Alright, I guess that was not a boss. Oh, I fell! I fell for it. Oh, damn. The fall damage is on in this game. Oh, God. Alright, maybe that was just the lull before the boss, I guess. The quiet before the storm. It's like that scene in Jurassic Park when they're all in the trucks and the water's vibrating, you know the T-Rex is coming. Oh my God, what is this? Oh my God. Well, there's a target, so I'm gonna try and land on that. There we go. Now what's next? Or should I have shot this thing? Is it too late to shoot it? Maybe I can just go over here. So he seemed to be trapped in a room full of spikes and candies, which sounds only half bad, but until you realize once you've eaten the candies, there's kind of nowhere to go but down. Okay, we're gonna try throwing a grenade at this thing. That worked. Alright. Now what? Oh, yes! I read about this too. So there's like a draft, and you can use your little wings to carry you upwards. Cool! Oh, God, climb on there. Alright, so this is the platforming section of the game. Pretty awesome, I do have to say. This game is impressive, man. Like, if I had this way back in the day, and I had a computer that was good enough to play it, I would have been pretty impressed, actually. I mean, I've always found, like, Chinese games to be, like, pretty cool. I honestly don't find Earthworm Jim incredibly difficult, and, like, it's, like, a very neat game, and I love, like, the art and the character and everything, but I don't think I like the game. I think it's just too hard for me, and, like, it's too hard to tell, like, what's a platform you can land on and stuff, because the art is very, like, you know, not communicative to the player about what you can and can't interact with. But this game, it does have a few points where I feel like you kind of get stuck for a minute and you have to figure something out, but it's not so insurmountable that I'm, like, you know, confused by it. Oh, that was a radioactive turkey, by the way. I always sort of have some sense of what I might have to do, and so it takes you a bit of time to figure some things out, but I mean, I don't think a good game should hand everything to you. There's joy in exploring and solving problems for yourself, guys. It's called being an adult. Look it up. Oh, it's a room full of robots. A room full of evil killer robots. Oh, God. Okay, let's grenade them. Oh, they're just full on shooting me down. Huh. This does not seem cool at all. Okay, we're gonna avoid that for a second. Oh, what is this? What is this? A person who exploded. What the hell is this guy? He looks like a weird little Yoda Darth Vader or something like that. What the heck? Oh, I'm in a robot? Whoa. Am I gonna go stealth through that room of robots? Oh my god, this game just got cooler. This is so cool. I don't even know how to get out of this robot, by the way. I don't know if there's like a one-way deal where like now I'm a robot. Like my name is Brian now. Brian the robot. It was nice being Kurt the janitor. The superpowered janitor. We never continued to talk about that. Why is this janitor like carved out of marble, like ripped? Why does he have like a cyber suit that rivals like Crisis and stuff like that? Like I don't get it. And also apparently there's, oh god, oh my god. Apparently there's also like a mad scientist who's like decking out this janitor guy. So, or why do we have like a little mad scientist buddy? Like I just don't understand, guys. World's most interesting bomb. Again, you can tell the creators of Earthworm Jim played a role in this. Now I'm kind of screwed though, because like how the hell do you get out of this room? Oh wait, I have an idea. The world's most interesting bomb. Suck it, robots. Suck it. It's distracting them. It's not blowing them up. It's the most interesting bomb in the world, not because it's powerful, but just it's like super interesting to look at. It's like got lots of like great artisanal work, some like really interesting carvings and stuff. All right, so that's that. There goes Laguna Beach. Oh, did we lose? So is Laguna Beach done? World's smallest nuclear explosion. I wonder what the world's smallest nuclear explosion was actually. Like, have scientists in the lab detonated like one atom of uranium just to like see a little mushroom cloud? Would it even make a mushroom cloud? It probably wouldn't, it's too tiny. So like, what is the smallest, oh god. What does the smallest explosion actually look like? Oh, this is cool. Like going up a tower. Cool. Boom. Alright, I sense a boss battle imminently here, guys. Let's eat our apples. Always fill up on apples before a boss fight. You do not want to like show up. Oh god! You also don't want to fall back down, embarrassingly, back down a giant tower when you just got to the top for the boss fight. We have to zoom in here. Hey look, there's a bad guy. Oh, what is this? I shot like a bee at him. Oh, the bee hit him in the face. He's like, how dare you? Oh, I keep shooting bees at you all day, man. All day. I can do this all day, every day. You want some bees to the face? Because I will hit you with bees. There you go. I'm just gonna shoot a whole bunch. Is he done? He's like, forget this. They didn't pay me enough to take bees to the face. Is that a boss or? I don't even understand what's going on here. Where is he? He's hiding. He's hiding like a chump. Come on, man. Take your bees like a... What is this? I only have one of them. He's shooting like little laser beams at us. It's no match for my... I guess I'm out of bees. We're just going with bullets now. Turns out bullets are almost as effective as bees. Oh, are these good things or bad things? Oh, these look like bad guys. I guess he was getting sick of being sniped from afar. He was like, will somebody go and get that guy? Will somebody please go and kill that dick? The guy, you know, the guy who's sniping me from the other building, if someone could kill him, please. Lo and behold, though, I killed your foolish henchman. Time for me to continue to shoot you in the face. Is this a boss battle? If it is, I don't get it. Oh, a sniper grenade. I will give that a shot. I think the game's subtly trying to hint to me that I should be hitting him with some hardcore stuff. I'm down with that. I hope I have sniper grenades equipped. I don't want mortars. I can't tell, though. Where is he? Show your face. Boom! That was a sniper grenade. The deadly game of cat and also cat. Oh, these aren't bees. These are sniper grenades, I think. Man, can this guy be dead already? If this is a boss fight, it's weird because there's like no music. It's like an eerie calm came over the battlefield as he dueled with the boss from opposing rooftops. I don't mind a sniper battle, but I wish there was like some indication I was actually hurting him because I feel like I'm not doing anything. All right, give me the sniper grenades. I will use them wisely. Oh my god, the waiting is crazy. You just gotta like wait. We're having a sniper war on this guy's terms, I guess. Boom! Oh, we killed him. We are doing damage to him. Oh, and he fell to his death. Great. We're still trapped on this. Oh no, we're not trapped on the roof anymore. Oh, it's crystal sculling. The whole temple was a parallel dimensional aliens tomb or something. Oh, ow. Now we're like lawnmower manning it up. A lot of movie references. Oh, should I be getting these pellets? Or should I be avoiding them? I don't know. My guy doesn't seem to be picking them up. What is this thing? I'm chasing a little robot. Oh god, I'm getting zapped. That's what I'm getting. Come here, little robot man. I don't know what these pellets are, but I want you. I want you, little robot man. Look, the robot man is made of strength. Pure strength. I ate him! Oh, what the hell? A multi-dimensional dog just grabbed me. Oh, that's the quote-unquote dog. The four-armed, two-legged dog. I'm serious, man. That's not a dog. I don't know what it is. It may look dog-ish, but that is no dog. I guess now we're just chilling with the scientists. And now... You failed to save Laguna Beach. Many people are dead. Oh well. Well, that's my sentiments precisely, in fact. Kurt Hectic. That's my name, guys. It's like Duke. This is badass, man. This is badass as Duke Nukem. Shots fired. 24,000, almost 25,000 bullets fired. How do you even walk around with that many bullets on you? I had shockingly good accuracy for firing that many bullets. And only 123 sniper rounds. And we got 2 headshots. I will take it. 184 kills. Save game? Why, yes. Name for save. 2 sounds about right. It's as good as any. Newsflash. A huge... Okay, so we just lost Laguna Beach? The plot legitimately loses Laguna Beach? Alright. Now we're going to Linfield, England. Any of you guys from here, or listening to this from Linfield? If so, I hope to save your hometown. I also am probably not going to, so don't get your hopes up. Once again, we're falling from low orbit. They're like, alright, time to go to Linfield. Just drop them out of the space dock. You just need a parachute or nothing. It's kind of like that scene in the 2009 Star Trek movie where they were like going to Vulcan to like the drills, like stop the Romulans or whatever. They're just like dropping out of orbit. That was actually a cool scene. I mean, this would be hella fun. It's just, I'd be too terrified to actually do this because I would certainly die in the drop. They say it's not the drop that kills you, but the landing. You know, it's not the fall that kills you, but the stopping. The fall would kill me somehow. There would be a way that it would happen. So here we are in level 2. We're gliding down this hall like a boss. Kill that robot because he looked up. He looked like he was up to no good. And as you can see, so I think the levels start to get more and more silly. I think that first level, oh god, was like the most hardcore looking level. Now we have some brightly colored floors. I guess, I don't know if this is common in England or what. We're gonna get to slide down a tube here. We could glide, but I would rather slide, because that's where the action is. We're not gonna beat this level, by the way. We've played through this game for a fair amount. I'm gonna start wrapping it up soon. Just wanted to give you guys a little heads up. But we will try and get through a little bit more of this level, just so we can kind of see what the theme of this level is gonna be. This is actually super fun. Oh, don't go over the edge. It's hard to turn on this thing. This must be killer on your butt. Just to like slide for like thousands of miles down like a steel tube. Oh god, we're getting destroyed here too. Oh god, that one's gonna hit me. Oh god, okay. This is interesting. So you have to like, it's like dodgeball. It's like a very serious game of dodgeball, because if you mess up, then you're the one who dies. Not like anyone dies in dodgeball, but I mean that would be a very serious game of dodgeball. If like literally kids were dying. Did you guys, by the way, this is totally off topic, but did you guys have parachutes in gym class when you were a kid? And I don't mean like parachutes like they were getting kids to jump off of planes, but like when I was a kid, I remember there was like a big parachute. We only had one for the whole class, and they would arrange us in a big circle, and everyone would grab like an edge of the parachute. So there's this parachute, and all these kids are holding like every edge of it, and they would throw like volleyballs or something into the parachute, and like kids on one side would have to shake the parachute and try and get the balls to go over the edge on the other side, and kids on the other side would be trying to like get the balls to go over on the other side. Like, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Did you guys have parachutes? There's another game that we played where it was sort of like Duck Duck Goose. You'd be like, you know, Red Rover, Jay, come over. Where's the exit for this, by the way? I can't even see. And then what they would do is everyone would lift the parachute up, so it would go way up into like the top of the room, and then if they called me over, I would have to run across to the other side of the parachute, and everyone would try and pull the parachute down as fast as they could to, like, catch me. So I don't know if you guys had that kind of stuff. We have to, like, kill this guy? Alright, interesting. Oh, look at that! I think, yeah, there we go. We killed him good. Alright, so there are like puzzles and stuff, but I feel like the game's very forgiving in terms of auto-aiming and stuff to like help you get through the hard parts and to make sure you're not going to mess up, so, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if you guys had parachutes or not. It's totally off topic. I mean, I guess we can shoehorn it in and say, well, this guy kind of has a parachute, and so Jay's comment is totally on point, but we all know that I'm just making it up. Parachutes have nothing to do with this game. Anyway, actually this level looks far darker than I was expecting. Again, from the opening screen, and from the one video I did watch, there are later levels that are like cow-themed and stuff, and so stuff does get quite zany. But I guess we're just in like the darkest timeline for this game. Like, we're not getting to the zany levels, or maybe they're right around the corner. I don't know. Either way, guys, let's wrap this game up. So, MDK is one of the games in the book, 1001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die. And I have to say that I actually agree with that. I think that though it's not like these days this game does anything that's, you know, other games haven't, for its time, it was incredibly influential. And I do feel like even today, this feels like a very playable third-person shooter. It's not, again, it's not going to be like, you know, blowing away, like, whoa, like features that I've never seen anywhere else. But it is a very fun, entertaining sort of romp. The controls are very smooth. The game holds up surprisingly well. I mean, the only like downside is that there's maybe a little less complexity than other modern games, and like the graphics aren't as sharp. But hey, we're retro gamers, guys. We love it when our graphics look kind of pixelated and chunky. And you know, this is not one of those games. Like, there are polygon games that look really bad. Like really early polygon games don't really hold up these days. But I feel like a game like this holds up enough. Like, it feels solid to me. So yeah, I don't know. I think that this is a game that's worth playing. It just surprised me by how playable it was, and how easy it was to pick up, and just, it's fairly fun to like shoot all these guys. So yeah, I don't know. Never played MDK before. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. We're stuck! Oh no, I can't get off this thing. I seriously can't move. None of the move buttons work. Oh! What the hell just happened? Oh! Okay. I don't know, we're in the afterlife now or something, guys. I think I done messed up. Oh god, look at the horizon. That is not even recognizable space. It's like that episode of Star Trek Next Gen when they went so far into space that like it wasn't even space anymore. That's where I am now. I'm Brian, and I'm in another galaxy. Anywho, those are my thoughts of MDK. What do you guys think? Also, what do you think MDK stands for? Mother's Day Kisses is my personal favorite, but what do you guys think it stands for? The developers have said it stands for absolutely nothing. But what do you guys think of MDK? Do you think it is a game that is worth playing? Did you play it growing up? Do you have fond memories of this one? Do you agree with my assessment? As always, whether or not you agree with me or not, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. And with that, until next time, my friends, don't find yourself overcommitted to stopping any, you know, alien invasions of Earth. Oh, we just totally messed up. Oh, there's ground. This is ground? This is ground? I thought I was going to fall to my death. Well, it changes everything. Actually, it changes virtually nothing, but you learn something new every day, guys. See what I mean about a kind of a forgiving game that just wants you to play it and have fun? You know. So, guys, that's it for me. We'll catch you later. Alrighty. Peace. You guys are trapped down here too, aren't you? Trust me, if I could find a way out for the both of us, I would. Let's be friends. What are we fighting for anyway, dude? Guys, let's all band together and find a way out of here. I will lead us in a revolution. My name is Jay. I make videos. It's nice to meet you. It's customary to stop shooting at someone after they've offered you peace. But if that's the way you want it, that's the way you'll get it. Those guys were jerks, man.